Everybody, I'm John
I'm Joni.
for John Bliss Human Potential, or The Human Potential. Um, Kind of going to go where she has a question, and we're going to kind of address this question as far as, like, I guess, sabotaging ourselves or sabotaging. Is that
Right.
kind of it?
Yeah, that's kind of it. I was listening to you talk about your weight loss, and to me, it was really impressive. And I was thinking that I could do it too. I can do this, you know. And every time I make that commitment,
So it's not just weight loss, it's anything you're saying.
right?
I can do this. If whatever you set your mind to, you can do this.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Mhm.
Any change you want to make, anything in your life that you feel you want to make a change to. It seems like as soon as I decide this is what I'm going to do, because I really want to do this, something sabotages me, and I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how it happens or why it happens, but it does happen. And sometimes if I just forget about everything and just go about the way I was, it's okay. Everything calms back down. So what's going on in my brain that makes me?
So what that is it's self-sabotaging. So it's kind of like the here it's you're doubting yourself that you could actually do it, even though you
Right.
say I could do this. So subconsciously there's doubt that creeps in, and so the universe is going to test us on that. So it's kind of like we're subconsciously doing it to ourselves without us actually consciously knowing that we're doing it ourselves through our behavioral belief system, that how we were taught and trained. So when we most people don't feel they're worthy of certain things, and so it seems like it's an outside force sabotaging us, but it's really our own internal subconscious that's sabotaging us, right? And so the universe is just sort of putting that in our face,
Right.
right? Does that make sense?
And it actually does make sense.
Because people think it's external. Like, why is the universe doing this to me? But it's really not external. It's your subconscious projecting that, am I really worthy of this change?
It seems like that you're exactly right. Though it seems like something is presented to me that makes me give up on it or not do it.
Right,
And
right.
and I'm like, why does that always happen? Why?
Because before you even did it, there was doubt.
So I drew that to
Right.
myself.
Because a lot of times what happens is people say, I'm gonna let's just use, because it could be anything, but let's just use health or weight loss or something of that nature, right?
Right.
And they say that, but there's an inherent doubt even within that, even though they're not saying it, but they feel it in here. Like, can I really do this? Is this really possible, right? And so that doubt is what you're actually seeing as a external sabotage, a, which is an appearance of an external sabotage when it's not really an external sabotage. It's really an internal sabotage, because our subconscious is really just projecting outwardly doubt.
Right. Okay. So I have to work on somehow getting rid of the doubt.
No, you're not going to get rid of the doubt. Just ignore it.
You
Just work through it. It's like the doubt is going to be there until you've gone through it and there is no more doubt. Like, have you ever done something and you doubted it, and then you've seen the result and it says, no, this works, and you become so confident in it that it just flows?
right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's, again,
That's
that's an internal positive.
so fake it till you make it kind of thing.
Kind of,
In a way.
because it's like the universe is going to project these things to you to say, okay, is this person really ready for this? Because this person said they wanted to lose weight all this time, yet they haven't. So let's see if they're really serious
Committed.
about or committed to this new way of living, this new lifestyle. And we'll start giving them, oh, guess what? You get invited to a party. Oh, guess what? You get invited to a dinner.
Exactly.
And then you're like, well, Jesus, man, everybody's drinking, and everybody's eating cheesecake, and everybody's eating
Right.
ice cream, and now
Exactly.
it's like, it's a birthday, and I want to have a piece of cake.
Right.
So how committed are you? But the truth of the matter is, you really internally set that up,
Oh boy.
right?
Right.
Because the universe is there to support you, but you have to understand you are the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are the universe, then you're internally setting up this external to see if you're really ready to go through this.
I see.
See what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it's like,
So you try and try over and over again until.
yeah, it blows. It's I'm not saying it's fun.
Yeah.
But like, there's okay, like if you ever, I don't know if you ever watched poker, Texas Hold'em poker, right?
Yes, a little bit.
Right, Texas Hold'em. So these guys like Daniel Nagaro or whatever,
Yeah.
they've done this 1,000 times. So they lose $1 million. It doesn't even flicker in their eye. Like, I'll get it back.
Right. Right.
Like you're like, oh my God, I just lost some. You tighten up and everything else, and then now you lose 2, 3 million, 4 million.
Right. Right. So you're attaching too much emotion to this.
I think so.
That sounds like. Is that what you're saying? It
Right.
sounds kind of like what you're saying.
Right.
You attach too much emotion, and then.
And doubt is an emotion.
Yes, it is.
And
it brings about other emotions that are not necessarily for your best and highest good.
I think sometimes what makes somebody successful is the ability to work through that doubt. Because trust me, they have doubt.
Yeah.
They have doubt, but they work through that doubt, right? They have it. They just don't let it stop them because that doubt creeps in. The universe is going to test you. The universe is going to test you. The universe is going to go, okay, this person said this before, but are they really ready to do this? Now you're going to go, well, the universe, that sounds like that's outside of me. That's external. No. You are the universe. So you're really testing
Right.
yourself because you've gone through a lifetime of not really being supported in your thought process. Most people have gone through a lifetime of not being supported in their thought process of like, you can do anything.
Right.
Most of the time, it's like you can do it. No, you can't. You're an idiot.
Yeah. What do you think
suck.
you can do that for?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think you
Right.
can do? Why do you
Right.
think you could be an actor? Why do you think you could?
Yeah.
You have 1,000 of those people telling you that stuff,
Yeah.
right?
There are way more people telling you that than supporting you.
It's like, I don't know if you guys. Yeah, it makes me think of something like, you ever watch Andy Griffith?
Yeah,
Andy Griffith,
yeah.
right? And B has this friend. What's her? God, I forget the friend's
Clara?
name. Clara, who's
Yeah.
a bitch, who's a freaking bitch, and she's not her friend at all. Like, so this one episode, Aunt B, they go to Hollywood.
Yeah, I
She
remember
wins
that.
all these, like a refrigerator, a dishwasher, prizes, and a mink coat, right?
Right.
She wins a mink coat. And all her friends are jealous of her, right?
Right. Yeah.
Clara's like, oh, it's heavy. Is it really mink? Just giving her the ass, right?
Right. Giving her
All kinds of
grief.
crap because she's jealous of she's not a friend.
No.
She's not a friend.
That's not what a
so
friend
then
does.
what happens later on in the show, the IRS shows up and says, hey, you guys want all this thing, you have to pay taxes, which is roughly about $4,000, right? Because
it's valuable. There was a
valuable.
lot, yeah.
So what does she do? So Aunt B reluctantly sells her stuff and then sells the mink coat
Right.
to a realtor somebody in the town, right?
Right.
And then who comes walking in with the coat? Claire.
Yeah.
The greatest thing ever. Oh my God, it's so light. It's so,
Right.
It's like, is that a friend?
No.
That's not a friend. That's a bitch. Right?
Right.
I thought, like, why would you, Claire, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah. But Aunt B's so loving. She never even.
You
goes
can be
there.
loving, but you
I
know
mean,
what? Bye-bye.
Yeah, but
I
she
love you.
just-
Bless them. Send them on their way.
Right. I understand that.
But how many people in your life have you had like that?
Oh, a lot.
So that's programmed.
Right.
So that's what it is. It's really the sabotage of our own selves. So the universe tests you. It's like giving birth, right? Someone comes up with an idea, right? And when you come up with an idea of change,
Okay.
you have to be honest with yourself. Do you doubt the idea before you even start it? The answer is yes, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of starting a dog washing business, but you've already in subconsciously go, I don't think I could do this. How's this going to work? You have so
15 things come into your mind about how it won't work.
Right.
Right.
Right away.
I do that all the time.
And so subconsciously you're already doubting it. And so then you go, so then this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens. You're like, God.
Yeah. You create enough excuses for yourself to why you can't or won't do it.
And we think it's external. So we think the universe, right,
is giving us things that,
so it's like
obstacles or something.
And
Really
sometimes you just have to keep punching until you break through. It's kind of like giving birth, right? There's a lot of those little guys going after that one egg. Well, how many of those guys die off before even one gets there?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, don't be afraid to fail.
Right.
Because it's really not a fail, right? It's just
right.
another. So that's really what's going on. It's really just the doubt that creeps in and the self-sabotage. And then the universe is going to say, okay, well, are they really serious about this? Let's give them this, let's give them this, let's give them this, let's give them this. But it's really yourself giving you this, giving you this, giving you this to say, okay, am I really committed to this?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, unfortunately it does.
Yeah, it's the doubt that we think's external, but it's not, it's internal. So we have to flip that switch in the brain. And you can do that through mantras. You can do that through just, get rid of the chatter or just don't listen to the chatter. Mm-hmm. You can do that. But over time, then it becomes fewer and further away, and you're easily led into something different, a different path, right? But I tell you, it's hard. It's hard because it's years of programming. The heart's going, love it. The brain's going, yeah, I don't like it.
No. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So, guys, thanks for listening. Hey, hit that like, share, subscribe, please. Let's build the community here, and have a great rest of your day.